not eat reheated food. Too spicy, too oily, less fiber. Eating only one type of cereal. Some people say every morning I eat only oats. Why only oats? Eat different cereals, na? Don't eat only one type of grain. You might miss out on so many other nice nutrients in other grains. Do not eat foods with pesticides and chemical fertilizers. Foods will also help us in increasing our immunity. These fruits and vegetables and spices, they help in increasing our immunity. Our immune system contains so many WBC, white blood cells, antibodies, skin. Skin is a part of our immune system. Skin protects us from so many microorganisms. When someone has a burn accident, some 30% of skin is burnt or 50% burns, and later we come to know that he dies of infection. Not due to burns, because there is no skin, all the microorganisms easily gain access into the body and they die. So skin is very essential to keep ourselves protected from harmful microorganisms. Then we have neutrophils, lymphocytes, T cells, B cells, natural killer cells, monocytes, macrophages, all part of our immune system, protecting us from harmful microorganisms. Flora, our intestines, if you open inside our body, 2000 square feet, so there are these, and they all are covered with useful bacteria. Similarly, they are occupying the place so that harmful bacteria will not come. All these are part of our immune system, and good food is the best way to nourish it, strengthening your immune system. Vitamin C increases the production of white blood cells. That way, there is papain digestive enzyme with anti-inflammatory effects that contains potassium, are naturally full of essential nutrients, folates, potassium, vitamin K, vitamin C. Danimpandu. It is so good. It enhances our immune system very good. Having only water. No, there are so many nutrients. Glutathione. Apples. In some people, the airways become constricted. Apples can open the air. Shown you some fruits because we have data. Lot of research which are available here. They are also all are good. Seasonal fruits, fruits which are freely more and more fruits. Only thing is you have to make sure that you are not fruits. Eat them 1 hour before having food. Then 11 o'clock you can have fruits, or 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock you can have fruits. Not immediately after having food, because fruits travel faster and cooked food travels slow. Then there will be a problem. If you eat fruits first, no problem. And of course, even the vegetables, lot of research happened on vegetables also. So they did a lot of research on cauliflower, cabbage and broccoli in America, on people who are chain smokers. They are more prone to lung cancer. They made a workshop, and for them, all the participants, they gave only cauliflower, cabbage, broccoli, morning, afternoon, night, everything only made out of cauliflower, cabbage, broccoli. Curry, sambar, rasam, chutney, everything made out of cauliflower, cabbage, broccoli. And they found out that the risk of getting lung cancer decreased by 30% for those who eat cauliflower, cabbage and broccoli. That doesn't mean that you can smoke and eat more cauliflower, cabbage and broccoli, but it shows that these green vegetables are having so many properties to negate the effect of cancer and other things. Leafy vegetables, they contain folates, vitamin A, vitamin C, fiber, magnesium, iron, necessary nutrients for cell division, DNA repair. Carotenoids like lutein, zeaxanthin, they are antioxidants. They remove the free radicals which cause lung damage. So many benefits of having green vegetables, leafy vegetables, vegetables which are grown in our local area. There are so many leafy vegetables we lost. We only have this palak and totkora. No, there are so many other curries like chakravarti kora, ponnaganti aku, okay, tippadiga, galijeru. All are very good leafy. There are so many. At least our ancestors used to eat 25 to 30 leafy vegetables. Atuku mamadi, yes. So we need to explore. Nowadays, now there is more awareness about including wide range of leafy vegetables, which is very good. Mushrooms are also good. They contain high selenium, vitamins, B vitamins, riboflavin, niacin, polysaccharides. So they all are good for increasing our immune system. Selenium is good for immune system, in boosting the immune function of white blood cells. Okay. So I have shown only few vegetables, but there are so many vegetables on which research sufficient data is not there. Just because data is not there, just because people have not done research, doesn't mean that they are not useful. Anything which is growing around you, in your place, in your local area, in that particular season is good. Okay. Then we have the spices. Ginger. Ginger is having so many antioxidants which are anti-inflammatory, immune boosting. They help us guard against arthritis, cancer, neurodegenerative disorders. Antibacterial and antiviral properties are there for ginger. Okay, that is the reason we add ginger in our curries and all. Similarly, garlic. Garlic again is having so many nutritional, medicinal properties. It reduces Alzheimer's disease, heart disease, cancers, reduces the severity of cold, flu, and like COVID-19 infections. And garlic boosts the production of, strengthens the immune system, and it helps in fighting with viruses and cancer. Colorectal cancers will get reduced if you have more and more garlic. Liver cancer, colorectal cancer, pancreatic cancer will reduce, and immune function will be improved if you take garlic for 6 months also. So it's very important for us to include these spices in very little quantity. Just because they are good, you can't consume more and more. So, of course, we have this option of tradition of having this ginger garlic paste, which is good, but make sure you are not overusing it. Then turmeric. Lot of research went into turmeric. There is this National Cancer Institute in US, America, where they have studied more than 1,000 compounds for chemopreventive activity. Means they wanted to substitute for chemotherapy in cancers. And out of those 1,000 products, they could only identify 18 products which have chemopreventive activity. Chemopreventive activity means first they should have one property called anti-proliferative property. Means the cell division should be stopped. Over cell division, fast cell division. Then there is another property to reduce the free radicals and reduce the oxidation of the cells. There is another property which will prevent the proliferation of cancer to other places. Anti-proliferative. Then there is another property, apoptosis. Normally, I told you every cell takes birth, functions, does its function, and then dies. Naturally, it dies, self-death. But cancer cells, they switch off this mechanism called apoptosis, and they continuously divide, and grow. There is no death. They become Amar. So, huh?
They consume 8 times more food.
Yes.
I
Yes.
saw Pradeep Jamandra's video. He told fasting is very essential for that.
Yes. So because when you do fasting, they easily die.
Yeah.
Because normal cells will not die so easily. Cancer cells, they need lot of food, particularly carbohydrates. Okay. So we need a compound which can switch on the apoptosis mechanism so that they die naturally. So they found some 18 compounds which have these properties. But among the 18 products, there is one compound which is having all these properties, and that is turmeric. That is the only one medicine or food which is having all the properties which can be substitute of a chemotherapy. So chemopreventive activity. So turmeric is so good. All we have to do is make sure that we are getting the best turmeric. Nowadays, the market is full of adulterated turmeric packets. They contain only the yellow color. They don't have the medicinal properties. Again, you need to get the right source. If possible, get the turmeric roots. Get it powdered yourself. Okay. So all the spices, each spice is having a special unique property which can boost your immunity, heal so many diseases, correct the disturbances, increase the metabolism. Only thing is we need to use them judiciously. So we are what we eat, and we eat what we are. We are what we eat, that is clear. What do we mean by we eat what we are? What is the meaning of we eat what we are?
The type of foods we consume and our lifestyle will be in the same.
That is, we are what we eat.
So, if we take Satvika food, our mind also will be
Sattvic,
calm.
yes. That is, we are what we eat.
We eat what we are.
What is the meaning of we eat what we are?
Processed food.
Means sometimes we are
Based on
somewhat
our tendency,
defective
we
or
will think.
something in our bodies and changes. So we take all negative food.
See, when we choose the right food, we get into the right mental state. Sattvic food, you get into sattvic mental state. And when you are in the sattvic mental state, you like to have sattvic food. Okay. But if you are disturbed, you are worried, you are irritated, agitated, tense, anxious, what type of food you will like to have? Some unhealthy food, some junk food,
Coffee,
some stimulants which will increase the rajoguna, or some heavy food which will increase the tamoguna, instant dopamine hit. So if your mental state is not good, you will forcefully choose the wrong food. So it is very important for us to maintain good mental state. Again, it is very important for us to eat the right food. Right food will take us to right mental state, and right mental state will help us choose the right food, which is a good circle. Bad food will take us to bad mental state, and bad mental state will force us to choose bad food. It's a vicious circle. Let us not get into the vicious circle. See, when you are in a nice, pleasant ashram like place, getting involved in so many nice activities, then in that mental state, you would like to have good food. You will not think about having some non vegetarian food or some pizza or burger, right? But when we are in a environment where everyone is shouting, everyone is worried about so many things, and in that stressful environment, you feel like eating bad food. Okay, so consciously you need to stay in the right mental state so that you can choose the right food. Then, so now when we say we are what we eat, let us understand what we become when we eat a specific food. Sattvic food takes us to sattva guna. So what is sattvic food? Anything which is freshly prepared, fresh vegetables, fresh fruits, freshly cooked grains, dals, okay, dry fruits, anything which is freshly prepared and moderately cooked is sattvic food. The same food, if you overcook it, over fry it, add more and more spices, add more and more oils and over fry it, then it becomes rajasic food. If you add more and more stimulants, not just spices, even the tea is a stimulant, coffee is a stimulant, tobacco is a stimulant, anything which will stimulate your brain, that is rajasic food. The same food, if you keep it for long duration, it becomes tamasic. You cook it in the morning and you consume it in the night, or you cook it today and you consume tomorrow, it becomes tamasic food. You keep it in the refrigerator for days together and consume, tamasic food. Anything which is too heavy, tamasic food. Anything which numbs your brain, like alcohol, anything which makes you sedate, that is all tamasic food. Okay? So it's very important for us to choose sattvic food, because when you eat sattvic food, you become sattva guna sampanna. What is sattva guna? What are the properties of sattva guna? Sattva guna means there is balance. Many people think that sattva guna is like people become rishis or monks and they do some meditation and sit like that. No, that is not sattva guna. Sattva guna is balance. Balance between peace and work. You will be able to give your best output while staying peaceful and calm. The same work if a Rajoguna person does, he will do with lots of energy and he will drain and he will lose all the energy or get irritated or anxiety or stress to do the same work. But the Sattvaguna person does the same activity within less time while staying peaceful, cheerful, blissful. And there is harmony, there is balance, and there is positiveness. This is the unique property I have observed in so many Sattvaguna Sampanna people, in my gurus. Sattvaguna people, they can find positive qualities in even the worst people. My guru, my principal, Ayurveda college principal, I used to spend a lot of time with him. Every day I used to go to his clinic, sit with him. He used to dictate. He used to write books on our subjects, Ayurveda subjects in English. I used to write them while he was dictating. And I used to have lots and lots of discussions about things happening in the college. And I used to tell him such and such thing happened, such and such person behaved in such and such way. genuinely bad people also were being considered good by him. He used to find good qualities in the really bad people also. He used to find good qualities, and I used to get irritated. Arre, why my principal is unable to see the bad thing? He's only pointing the good things. For Sattvaguna people, they find good qualities in everyone. That is their innate nature. Okay, so that when you reach that Sattvaguna state, everywhere you see nice things. Every person behaves with you nicely. You behave nicely with everyone. Even if the person is a bad person, he will be good to you, and you will be good to him. The natural flow of positive energy happens. I have seen so many people, Sattvaguna people. Even if you force them to speak negatively, they will not. Okay, so there is peace and there is clarity of thoughts. In Sattvaguna people, there is no dilemma, there is no confusion, there is no this way or that way. They are very clear about what is right, what is wrong, and what is their goal and what is their direction. They are very clear about it. They are light, both in mind and body. Okay, so light thoughts, light body, light activity. They are very creative, they are open, they are intelligent. So this is Sattvaguna. Sattvaguna is not like closing your eyes and doing some meditation. Sattvaguna is the achieving the highest human potential, harmony, balance, peace, while performing our duties most efficiently. That is Sattvaguna. That is the most desirable state. And one factor which contributes to that Sattvaguna is food, sattvic food. Okay. Then we have Rajoguna. There is a lot of movement, activity, energy, excitement, passion, desire, agitation, irritation, anger, anxiety, ego. So Rajoguna, though they do activity, they get drained. Energy is lost. They get frustrated, irritated. They are like burning volcanoes. Anytime they will burst. Okay. The overstimulation drains their energy. But without that stimulation, they can't perform. They need that stimulation. For Sattvaguna people, they don't need any stimulation externally. That motivation comes from within. Okay. Then there is Tamoguna. Lot of inertia. Lot of inactivity. They don't even move from their bed if you supply everything. Lazy. Inertia. Inertia ante they are stuck in whatever they are doing. Stuck in thoughts, stuck in actions.
Until unless something hits it.
Yes. Someone needs to push them. And one important thing is negativity. Tamoguna people, they see negative things in even the best people. When Lord Krishna asked him to find a good person, he said he can't find a good person in the whole country. And when Krishna asked Dharmaraja to find a bad person, he said he couldn't find a bad person in the entire country. He could see all good things because he is Sattvaguna Sampanna. Duryodhana was seeing only bad things because he was Tamoguna Sampanna. Okay, Rajo and Tamoguna dominant person. So negative things are being explicitly, taken by the Tamoguna people. Even in the best people, they identify negative things and they worry about see, this person is bad, 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 bad. Apathy. Many people think that Sattvaguna people are detached. Of course, they are detached, but they have the feeling of relation towards everyone in this universe. They have the feeling of responsibility towards everyone in the universe. But Tamoguna people feel that apathy. They are least bothered about what's happening, even to their kids, to their family members, also, they are least bothered. If the Tamoguna is more excess, okay, they're dull, their thoughts are dark thoughts, more delusions, depression, ignorance. So we don't want this Tamoguna to enter our brain. Very damaging. At least Rajoguna is little better. Tamoguna is too much damaging. That's why we need to avoid anything which is preserved, anything which is not freshly prepared, anything which is packed. It increases Tamoguna. Okay. Then let us discuss about the digestibility of food. See, some foods are naturally light. We call Laghu Guna, easy to digest. Some foods are naturally heavy, Guru Guna. For example, Moong dal is very light, Udad dal is very heavy. మినప్పప్పు చాలా గురుగుణం ఉంటుంది, పెసరపప్పు చాలా లఘుగుణం ఉంటుంది, ఈజీగా అరిగిపోతుంది. Naturally, there are so many food items which are naturally heavy, so many food items which are naturally light. So when you consume heavy food, it affects our digestive system. It takes a toll. It is time taking to digest heavy food. Okay. And for some people, digestive power is so high, they will be able to eat heaviest of the heaviest foods and easily digest. For some people, the digestive system is so slow, very weak, that even the light food also sometimes causes bloating and heaviness. For such people, it is very important to increase the digestive strength and then have nutritious food. When the digestive system is weak and you have more nutritious food, again it becomes harmful to the body. Cooking and adding spices can convert heavy food into light food. For example, Minapappu, black gram is very heavy. Sununda, if you make with ghee, it is heavy. Sununda is heavy. You can't eat so many sunundas. But the same Minapappu, you soak it, you ferment it, and then you add some rava and you cook it on steam. It becomes idli, which is lighter compared to sununda. So this cooking process has converted heavy food into light food. The same cooking process can convert light food into heavy food. Pesarpappu is very light. Okay. Moong dal is very light. You make pesarattu, it is heavy. That is the reason why we add a lot of ginger, jeera on pesarattu, right? So that it gets easily digested. So the cooking process can make the light food into heavy and heavy food into light. So I told you heavy food or Guru Guna Ahara, food which is heavy to is not so easy to digest. So like black gram, food which is having high fat or lot of protein. Protein rich food, fat rich food is heavy in nature. Water rich foods are light. Food which is containing maximum water, it is light. Food which is containing more protein like pulses, more fat, that is heavy. It takes more time to get digested. Food which is cold in temperature is also heavy. చల్లగా ఉన్న ఆహారం అంతా కూడా హెవీగా ఉంటుంది, అరగదంత ఈజీగా. ఫుడ్ విచ్ ఈస్ ప్రిజర్వ్డ్, విచ్ ఈస్ నాట్ ఫ్రెష్లీ ప్రిపేర్డ్, నిలవుంచినది ఏదైనా కూడా హెవీ ఫుడ్. రా ఫుడ్ ఈజ్ ఆల్సో హెవీ ఫుడ్. Many people think that raw vegetables, sprouts are light. No, definitely not. Raw food is heavy food compared to cooked food. Moderately cooked food is lighter than raw food.
And after eating for some time, very next minute or next 10 minutes, you'll get hungry. So, if raw food after eating.
Yeah.
That time I felt that raw food is easily digestible.
Yeah, there are like raw food travels faster in the stomach. Stomach gets empty easily. Okay. The thing is, some people say that we went to Manthan Satyanarayana Raj ashram. He gave us only raw food and sprouts, and we felt very light. Problem is, previously they were eating lots and lots of heavy food, overly cooked, oily, heavy, preserved food, and suddenly they go to the ashram and he makes you fast for a few days, and the digestive system becomes active. Then he gives you raw food. You will not be able to eat lots of raw food because it's not that tasty. You will eat less compared to the cooked food. You eat more, na? You eat less, and already you are doing yoga. Already you did fasting, so easily it gets digested, and you feel light. But that doesn't mean that raw food is light. You can check, na? Eat a raw brinjal and cooked brinjal, which will get easily digested. Raw potato and cooked potato, which will get easily digested. Uncooked rice and cooked rice, which will get easily digested. Anything which is raw is heavy. Okay. If you want to eat sprouts and if your digestion is weak, then you have to boil the sprouts, add some spices and eat. Like in our ladies' pujas, they give this senagalu. They boil them, add spices, and then give as prasadam.
Sometimes seasoning also.
Huh. So seasoning helps in getting this protein-rich senagalu digest easily. Okay. Overly cooked and heavily fried food is also, cooking is making food light, but when you overcook it, it becomes heavy. Over frying becomes heavy. Okay. Light food is the food which is easily digestible. Foods which are water rich are light, and then pulses like green gram are light. Freshly cooked food is always light. Just then it is cooked and you have it. It is light. Even if the ingredients are heavy, the hot food is light. Warm food gets easily digested when compared to cold food. Same food. When you eat warm, it gets easily digested. When you eat cold, it is heavy to get digested. Proper addition of spices to heavy food helps in easier digestion. So we need to take the help of spices to digest the food easily. Then another important aspect is excretability of food. See, you have chosen all the right foods with so many nutrients, and then the food is also getting properly digested and properly absorbed inside the body. But if that food which is residual food is not coming out of the body, it gets stuck to your intestines, it gets decomposed, so many toxins will get produced. So it's very important for us to easily eliminate the remaining waste from the body, otherwise it is a problem. Food containing enough fiber. Fiber we all know. Fiber is very important for proper elimination of the waste. But we also should keep in mind that soluble fiber is good and unsoluble fiber is not that good. Means we are eating with the peels, apple directly you are eating with the outer cover, which is not soluble in your mouth. Notlo karigipokapothe, it is not good. So after chewing, if some fibers are remaining, Even if you eat coconut, some fibers are remaining and they are not getting dissolved in your mouth, then spit them out. They are not good. Unsoluble fibers are not good. Soluble fibers are good for your body. Okay? Eating highly processed and refined food which is not at all having any dietary fiber will cause constipation. That food will get stuck to the intestines and gets decomposed and produces loads of toxins and gases. Low intake of water is also one reason for constipation. If you are getting dehydrated, not taking enough water, then constipation will happen. Not chewing the food properly. If you are just gulping, eating fast, digestion should start in your oral cavity. If you chew it well, it gets absorbed properly. Okay. Untimely food and untimely sleep will cause constipation. Nowadays, people come late from the office and at 10 o'clock or 10:30 or 11 o'clock they have food, which is a very bad time to have food, and sleep by 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock. Then they will get constipation. Okay. Nowadays in hotels also they offer midnight biryani. From 12 o'clock they are open. You can have unlimited biryani, veg or non-veg.
Latestly 4 a.m. biryani.
4 a.m. biryani. See. So this untimely food also will cause constipation. Once we like there is a special treatment called Vamana Karma in Ayurveda. It is the first Panchakarma where we do the detoxification. Each and every cell will be cleansed by doing Vamana Karma. One day before Vamana Karma, we ask them to eat Kapha Vardhaka Ahara, food items which will increase Kapha. Mostly milk products and other items which will increase Kapha. And some non-vegetarian food also can be taken to increase kapha, fish and other things, according to Ayurveda. So I was in my first year of my practice in Hyderabad, and I was preparing two people for Vamana Karma, and I told them eat something which will increase kapha, eat sweets. They asked if they can eat fish. I said okay, you can eat fish and all. And they went to this midnight biryani thing and they ordered fish biryani and they were eating unlimited thing, and till 3 o'clock they were eating, because I said you can eat as much as you like, and they have to come to my clinic by 6 o'clock in the morning. So they went home, it was already 4. So they thought if we sleep now, we will not be able to reach the doctor's place. So let us watch some movie, and they watched the movie. They took bath and they came to my clinic early in the morning. By 5:30, they were at my clinic. I thought they had good sleep, and I gave the medicine. First, I gave them milk to drink. The moment they drank some milk, they started vomiting. All so many strange things are coming out of their mouth. And after 3 bouts of vomiting, they both of them fainted, and then we had to give some IV fluids and all. And then after they woke up, of course we have completed the Vaman Karma. I asked them what did they have. They said we had this biryani, and because the time was up, they have not slept, and all these things have contributed. So since then I stopped recommending having meat before Vamana. Eat only milk sweets. Only instruction is milk sweets. Eat before 8, complete it before 8 and sleep by 9. Otherwise, the elimination will not happen properly. Vamana karma will not happen properly. Okay, so late eating and late sleeping also causes constipation. And there are some food items which will cause naturally constipation. Over processed grains, they absorb all the fluids from the intestines, and because of that, intestines will become, the motility in the intestines will become reduced. So over processed grains, over processed food, foods made out of processed grains like పిండి వంటలు కూడా దే కాజ్ కాన్స్టిపేషన్, పిండితో చేసేవి. ఓకే, fried food, fast foods with lots and lots of salt, the fried foods and fast foods also cause a lot of dehydration inside the body and cause constipation. Red meat, alcohol causes lots and lots of dehydration, that also causes constipation. Caffeine, chocolate, all are bad for bowel movement. So avoid these things if you have constipation. So foods which are fiber rich, fiber rich are all the fruits: apples, strawberries, raspberries, oranges, grapes, kiwis, all fruits. All vegetables, particularly dark color vegetables, contain more fiber. Nuts and seeds also contain so much of fiber. Grains which are not over polished, brown rice, whole wheat, millets, they retain maximum fiber. All green leafy vegetables are rich source of fiber. Foods which are unctuous, oily, butter, ghee. Many people with constipation, elderly people, suffer with constipation because their intestines are dry. There is no oily thing, there is no ghee, there is no butter in their food. Intestines become dry, and the dry intestines will not be able to eliminate waste easily. So it's very important to add unctuous food items. Don't eat dry food. And this is the very important topic which I want you to understand properly. Compatibility. When we add two different kinds of food items and make a dish, and if these two different items are having opposite qualities, opposite properties, they fight with each other inside our stomach and cause so many diseases. So it's very important for us to understand the compatibility between various food products. Okay. So there is a science called topography which studies the effects of combinations of food. So actually this picture is wrong picture. Not compatible. Fruits and milk are not compatible. Fruits are very good, milk is also very good, but both are not compatible with each other. Okay, you should not mix fruit and milk. All the milkshakes contain both fruit and milk. Even in the normal juice shop, you go, ask for any juice, instead of water they pour milk, that too directly from the packet. Pachpal, raw milk, they add to the fruits and make juice. So bad.
So almond milk, nut milk is okay.
Nut milk is okay, but the milk from animal origin, if you mix it with fruits, it is becoming poison inside your body. So never mix milk and fruits. Bad combination. Okay, many dietitians, they recommend specific milkshakes, but definitely they are opposite qualities, cause so many problems. Honey and hot water. is a bad combination. Honey, hot water, lemon, you drink for health. Lot of research went into this, and it has been proven that adding honey to hot water or heating honey or eating honey with hot foods like hot dosa, hot idli is detrimental for health. Okay? So it is very important for us to understand that heating honey or adding honey to hot water. First, we need to understand where this has originated. This habit of adding honey and hot water with lemon and drinking for health was started by none other than Mahatma Gandhi. He was the one who has started first in our India.
Warm water.
Warm is also not good. Okay? So Gandhiji wrote a book called Diet and Vegetarianism. All his experiments on truth is his autobiography. All his experiments on vegetarian food is this book. In a chronicle way, he wrote all the experiments he did on vegetarian food. This book is available. I read that book, Diet and Vegetarianism, written by Mahatma Gandhi. In that book, he wrote about this practice he learned from a German naturopath who recommended him to drink hot water mixed with honey and lemon. So he used to run a newspaper where he used to write all the experiments he is doing, and whole country used to follow. So when he wrote it, uh, like many Ayurveda doctors came to him and they told him that according to Ayurveda, it is harmful to mix honey and hot water. Please don't do it. He wrote it in the book. And he asked the doctors for scientific evidence, proof, research papers published in international journals. At that time, Ayurveda doctors, were not having enough proof to convince Mahatma Gandhi. And he continued with the practice. And later in the book, he wrote that his health got spoiled. Okay. So now we have enough proof. What happens to the structure of honey when you heat it? What happens to the structure of honey when you mix it with hot things? Why it is detrimental to health? Now we have enough scientific evidence which proves that honey should not be heated or mixed with hot things. Okay. Then mixing cooked food and uncooked food is a bad combination. Eating salads along with cooked food, which is a common practice, is not good. Okay. So to digest cooked food, body's effort is different. A different kind of combination of digestive enzymes is required to digest cooked food, and to digest uncooked food, a different kind of combination of digestive enzymes is required. When you mix both, body will not be able to produce both the kinds of enzymes at a time, and some foods will get digested, another kind of food will not get digested, and it will get converted into toxins. So never mix cooked food and uncooked food together and eat. It is harmful. Cold food and hot food, extreme temperatures, again is detrimental to health. Hot biryani with chilled coke, favorite combination for many. Even in the shops also they give this hot things and cold things together as a combo pack, right? Huh? Huh?
They are supporting the hospitals.
They are helping doctors. They are very concerned about us doctors. They want to do charity to doctors and hospitals. Array, 5.5 years degree, 3 years PhD, then Again, 3 years super specialization, entire life they are spending on studying. So we have to support them. We have to help them.
By investing crores of rupees,
Huh?
by
Spending lot of money, spending lot of time, and they are becoming doctors. If we do not support, who will support? Let us all become patients and support them. Yeah. Okay. Yes.
Can we drink milk after eating fruit?
No. No. Definitely no.
And what about eating banana and mango with curd rice?
Actually, curd and banana or curd and mango is a bad combination. I'll show you the examples. But some things are like okasatnya. For so many generations, people got used to eat banana with curd rice. So slowly the effect will be minimized, but definitely there will be some negative effect. Okay, so cold food and hot food. Even you go to a hotel and order coffee. Before the coffee comes, he gives you chilled water. So you drink the chilled water and drink hot coffee. Bad combination. In some treatments, we ask the patients to drink only hot water. They go to their office, they have a hot water dispenser. But unfortunately, hot water comes very hot. They can't drink. They mix with chilled water. So mixing this chilled water and hot water is bad. Wrong combination. You can keep the hot water for some time, wait for it to become lukewarm and then drink. It's okay. But don't add extreme temperature things together and have. It is bad for health. Hmm?
We are doing the same thing. Hot water mixed with the cold water and
Yes. So there are so many types of incompatible foods like Desha Viruddha, food which is not compatible to people belonging to a particular place. Kala Viruddha, not compatible in a particular season. Like curd is not compatible in summer season. Okay. Agni Viruddha, not compatible with my own digestive system. Matra Viruddha, not compatible in specific dose. Satmya Viruddha, not compatible with my own. There are so many things which are naturally accessible to my body. They are like నాకు అలవాటు అయిపోయింది సాత్విక, the satmya, and this particular thing is not suitable to my body because suddenly it is a new thing. Some new processed food is satmya viruddha. Like that, there are so many viruddhas. I'll give you few examples. Curd is not compatible in hot seasons, hot form. You should not heat the curd. You should not have curd at night. Nanaktam dadibunjita. Peruguni ratripot tinakodu. You should not have curd singly without adding sugar, without adding pepper or ghee or salt or honey. Should add something.
buttermilk can accept, sir.
Yeah, buttermilk is okay during the night time, but curd.
Before dinner is around 6, 7 or
No, not even in the evening time. Curd is not good. Yeah, according to Yogadhar Shastra also, no curd or buttermilk after 5. Milk is not compatible with bananas, fish, meat, melons, curd, sour fruits, khichdi, bread content. Milk is not compatible with bread. Milk is not compatible with bread. Just imagine. That is the favorite combination for patients, for newly delivered mothers, suggested by doctors. బాలింతలకి మిల్క్ బ్రెడ్ తీసుకోమని చెప్తున్నారు. బ్యాడ్ కాంబినేషన్. ఉసిరికాయ తీసుకోవచ్చు. దట్ ఈస్ ద ఓన్లీ వన్ విత్ amla rasa can be taken with milk. Melons are not compatible with grains, starch, fried foods, cheese. Starches are not compatible with egg, tea, milk, banana, dates, persimmons. Honey is not compatible with ghee in equal quantity. 1 spoon of honey, 1 spoon of ghee, same quantity if you mix and take, it is poison. Matra viruddha. Quantity wise it is viruddha. Okay. Honey is not compatible when you heat it or cook it or add it to hot things. Radish is not compatible with milk, banana, raisins. Banana is not compatible with milk, curd, buttermilk. Chicken and fish are not compatible with milk, sesame, sprouted grains. Salads and cooked food are compatible with each other. When you add salads to cooked food, uncooked food and cooked food are not compatible with each other. Lemon is not compatible with cucumber, milk, tomatoes. Grains are not compatible with fruits and tapioca. Eggs are not compatible with fruits, meat, beans, cheese, fish, meat, milk, yogurt. Cool drinks are not compatible during meal or after meal, because meal has to be taken hot and cool drinks are cold, not compatible. Fruits, sweet and sour fruits, sweet fruit and sour fruit taken together is not compatible. తీయటి పళ్ళు పుల్లటి పళ్ళు ఒకేసారి తీసుకోకూడదు. ఓకే. Fruits are not compatible with milk, grain, starch, fried foods, cheese. Nightshades like potato, tomato, brinjal, chilies are not compatible with yogurt, milk, melon, cucumber. Yogurt is not compatible with milk, sour fruits, melon, hot drinks, meat, fish, mango, star, cheese. Eggs are not compatible with milk, meat, yogurt, melons, cheese. Mangoes are not compatible with yogurt. Amid pandu pergannam. Corn is not compatible with dates, raisins, banana. Lemon is not compatible with yogurt, milk, cucumber, tomato. Green tea is not, black tea is not compatible with milk. Tea decoction is not compatible with milk.
Everybody from years together. How long ago started it is?
Yes, but it is not good. Okay.
In hotels also they serve this raita. Cucumber and yogurt.
Yes, bad. Similarly, reheating the oil to cook food twice or thrice is the most poisonous thing available on this planet. So you make some puri, oil is left over, next day you make vada or pakodi, very bad. This oil reheating and cooking produces 4-hydroxy trans 2 nonenal HNE. Particularly in oils like corn oil, soybean oil, sunflower oil. It is associated with increased risk of cardiovascular diseases, stroke, Parkinson's disease, Alzheimer's disease, Huntington's disease, liver disorders and cancer.
But pakodi too.
Yeah, you make pakodi. After making pakodi, oil is left over. Use it to do massage. Don't use it to cook another food. Okay? Or use less oil, make less pakodis. Okay? Remaining oil you discard it. Don't use it again. That will cause problems. Okay? Yes.
Nowadays we have this air fryer. How far it is good? That means we can use very little oil.
Yes. The thing is, there are so many things coming out nowadays, but little research is there. We are not sure whether they are safe or not. See, for example, oven is there, microwave. People used to think it is safe way of cooking food and it is healthy, less oil and other things. But nowadays, a lot of research is coming out saying that microwave cooking is not good, not healthy. Scientists are saying it is not good. Huh? Huh. So again, research needs to be done on air fryer also.
My wife cooks vegetable without oil. She says the vegetable releases oil.
Vegetable?
Releases oil.
Oh. See, you can add, if you don't want to add oil, you can add seeds which contain oil, like groundnuts, coconut, you scrape the, huh.
She puts green vegetables without oil.
Oil is essential for human body. Fat is essential. If you discard fat, then it will be a problem. Yes, you can definitely use ghee. Only precaution is that ghee should be prepared in a natural way. The way in which the companies prepare ghee is a artificial way where without boiling the milk, best just by making it cold and churning it, and they separate the cream, and from that cream separated from raw milk they make ghee. Whereas we heat the milk, may convert it into curd, or at least separate the megada cream, and then we ferment it, then we extract the butter, and then we extract ghee, which is the right way of making ghee. And that ghee you can have as much as you want. That is safe, very safe.
Pasteurization is it wrong? Pasteurization.
Pasteurization is okay, but before pasteurization only they'll remove the butter, they'll remove the cream. The thing is, smoke point, when you fry something and smoke comes, smoke produces so many chemicals. When the smoke is coming out of the food, means it is producing so many harmful chemicals. So if the seasoning is over fried and burnt, discard, because it is harmful.
Soya milk is sufficiently, because she is a vegan also.
Oh.
She is taking soya milk.
Yeah, not just soya milk. She can get milk from different nuts, like coconut milk. Yeah, that is okay. Coconut milk is actually very nutritious. Coconut milk. Okay. So now food is ready. We'll go and have food, and then we'll discuss about. Let us have compatible food, and come back for a nice practical session at 1 p.m. Thank you.